Well, good morning from the area of Gaza. This is Israel, and Gaza is right there. Sajaiya, Betzahur, Sajaiya and the other neighborhoods of northern Gaza. And on October 7, the terrorists of Palestine, Gaza, Hamas, Jihad Islamic, and hundreds and thousands of Palestinian citizens from Gaza enter to Israel and kill around 1,200 people in less than a few hours. The idea was to destroy Israel. And I want you to understand that from here and from another two places, 300 terrorists enter to Kfar Aza. And the first place that they went, it was right there. That young neighborhood, the neighborhood of the young people of the kibbutz, citizens of the kibbutz. One of them was the house of a friend of mine, Alon Shimriz. And in that day, right here in Gaza, in Kfar Gaza, 64 innocent people were killed by the terrorists of Gaza, the Palestinian terrorists of Gaza. And I don't want you to understand that there is a difference between the terrorist organization and the rest. They capture 19 people, and 4 of them are still in Gaza, still been kidnapped in Gaza, held by those terrorists. This is the neighborhood of a friend of mine. His house was there. You can see that a lot of the houses were burned down. The idea is to take out all the people from their houses. And although they are now heading, I'm with a special group of tour guides visiting that place. It's such an important place to visit. You can see the damage of it. You can see here, for example, that they burned down that house. Let me enter to the neighborhood, because the others. Let me show you a little bit of it. And that's after they cleaned everything. I know that it's a political video, but you know, Israel was in danger. And I cannot, and I will never forgive people who actually support Gaza. I will never understand them. Some of them were innocent to understand that the Palestinians are innocent people. But the Palestinians are the problems there, Gaza people. You must understand that from the 90s, Gaza is not part of Israel. They could build whatever they want, but they choose to build tunnels and to kill Israelis. Americans, Europeans, you are in great dangers. You must understand that you are next. And not because of us. I know what's happening now in your countries. I know that there are neighborhoods that you are afraid to travel in. I was in that kind of a dream before. Everything's okay. We will have peace. The people of Gaza are beautiful. Maybe there are some beautiful people there.
זה בעצם לשנות את פני המרחב, כזה. זה
But mostly, my dears, they were so happy when the Twin Towers been destroyed by another terror organization, Al-Qaeda, and they are very happy. They were very happy at October 7, 2023 as well. The signs on the doors to the right and to the left are of the Israelis who came to help them, I must say, a little bit late, or too late. And for example, if you can see the sea with the red, it means that they found bodies there. Then different neighbors, different platoons entered to do different things to check if they if the terrorist put some bombs next to it. Others wanted to understand if the house won't collapse. Usually the houses are not open to the public except of that building. The family invite you to come into their house. It's a house of Sivan al-Kibbutz and all Hasidim were killed here. And you can see their pictures right here. Let's enter the building. You see the bullets marks. Small kitchen and a memorial candle still burning here. Usually it was like a room and a shelter that added later to the house, and they hide themselves in their shelter. Small house, a couple, beautiful couple. The cedar, remember it was it's a holiday. It was a holiday. You can see the cedar and kippah, and look at that couple. Look at the blood and body parts and bullets that were found right here on that sofa. This is the shelter, the bomb shelter. You can see the special door. That's how they found it. This is the first video that they took. I mean, the family. Someone lit candles for Hanukkah. The shower the towel with name Sivan on it, and the clothes are original. This is their clothes. I think it's quite an important video, and I know that only few will watch it because the minute the title will be about the war, people are already took side and they choose Hamas, they choose the terrorists. A lot of you, without knowing, are supporting terror, and I'm getting so many comments about it. Try to understand that Israel is fighting for their life, and we will continue doing it all the time. Such an important thing. כן, הלכנו. Some of the neighborhoods already been destroyed, some of the houses. I'm not, for example, here they are renovating now. It's a beautiful kibbutz. The one who's actually helping to build it is called Achim LaNeshek, which is a movement that I'm part of it. But I'm not so lucky for them. Then you can see that they are renovating the house. I could do that. I don't know why I didn't. But you can see the neighborhood that they are now building, renovating for the young generation. This is something that you can find only in Israel. This is a story that you will find only in Israel. Most of all of the work that you actually see here and the material is for free. I mean, they got it for free. They're building houses for them, and everyone donated it. The only thing that I did is, sadly I'm not working, then I donated a little bit, but I gave whatever I could. In front of me, you can see, as you already got used to it, Eti. Let me show you a little bit how the village looked like, but I want to take a picture of that. Achim LaNeshek. Should I translate it in a good way, because it won't sound brothers, Achim, Neshek, weapon. But it's brothers for life, in a way. Because that neighborhood is quite old, there's no shelter everywhere, then you can actually see a shelter, a bomb shelter. But the bomb shelter is good for rockets. When the people enter to the bomb shelter, it became, how should I say it in a nice way, it was easy to kill them. Just throw some grenades in it and that's it. Thanks God that you didn't hear the bombs in Gaza. Israel is still bombing Gaza, and I must say that I have nothing bad to say about that. This is the synagogue of the kibbutz and the kindergarten. That's where the weapon used to be, and sadly no one actually thought that it will happen. Then the weapon was there close. they couldn't reach it because the terrorists who came to here worked in that village. So many people from Gaza worked here. Israel helped them a lot. Then they knew everything. We found here maps that describe every house, who's got a dog, who's got a weapon, who's got whatever. The result is a horror attack. Are you still for Gaza? Do you still think that the Gazans are poor people and the Israelis kill their children? Are you crazy? You actually watching my videos, you know that secret of life is so important for us. Not if we are dealing with terrorists. Israel never killed children. The terrorists killed children here. People died in Gaza. They're suffering, but for that, the very easy solution: stop Hamas and release the 98 Israelis that have been kidnapped by them. The last two we found dead. They were Muslims, Arabs. There are Christians, Jews, and Muslims in those 98 Israelis that have been kidnapped by them. I'm so sorry if that 16 minutes was too difficult for you to watch, but this is reality and you must understand that. I will be more than happy if you will mention that you actually reached the 17 second and you watch everything. I want to know who are for us and who are not for Israel. Then thank you very much. Bye bye.